Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Now this one is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be making a journal or a set of journals, but it will not be for sale. It is a very special gift that I'm going to be making for my mum. In 2013, my mum found a lesion on my mum's brain, and she has since been diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, also known as MS. So that was a lot, and I think over the years I've always been really worried about my mum. However, she's done pretty well in terms of her progression. It's been more of a slow progressing form of MS, which was good, and she was also having lots of children, which also slowed down the growth of lesions. Pregnancy can have a lot of benefits for you yourself in terms of healing and things like that. Anyway, that being said, the fact that she kept having children, it's definitely slowed that down, but now she is 40. She's 40 years old. It's her birthday. It's coming up on the 2nd of August. Now, I've made my mum a journal before, and she didn't use it, but I wanted to make her something a little less extreme. I made her a journal. Hopefully I've got some photos of the one that I did make her. She loves bears, so this is the book that I previously made her that she has not written in. Mum. Anyway. But I wanted to make her a series of mini journals to help with her memory loss. Now that she is 40, her MS is progressing. Now that she's no longer having children and things like that, it's definitely getting worse for her. She's finding that she can't remember what she's doing, having a whole lot of issues with her nerves and muscles and being able to function, which is really awful, and she is soon to start medication to hopefully buy her a few more years. Hopefully. The only downside to that is the fact that the medication is so awful and harsh on your body that it comes with a bucket load of negative side effects and cancers and a whole bunch of other things. Unfortunately, it's just one of those things where there isn't a cure. There's only maybe a bit of a preventative for a little bit, maybe 5 years roughly it can buy you without progressing if it goes well. So it's just a shit situation either way. Now, my mum is a very fancy lady. She doesn't look like she has MS. She doesn't look like she's always in pain and always unwell, but she is. She definitely takes her appearance very seriously, and she's a spicy woman. She's definitely a character. So since I have started my small business making junk journals, I thought I would make her a bunch of mini journals that she can swap out to fit with her outfits. Things that can help her remember what it is that she's doing. I know everyone has phones these days and you write stuff down your phone, but honestly, my mum, I don't really feel like she does that very much. And if I can make her some really nice accessory mini journals, she can keep them with her, attach them to her handbag, put them all throughout her house, and I'm even going to make a little reminder for her fridge, her car, a whole bunch of little things just to help her with her daily to-do list, her daily shopping, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be too fancy. It's going to be just hopefully convenient and a really good reminder. She's probably going to forget her journals, but you're probably thinking, if she's having memory loss problems, then you'd think she'd forget to write in her journal or bring it with her. That is why I am going to be making a whole bunch of reminders, a whole bunch of really cool keychains and things that she can stick onto her and or already be in her environment, just to help with that, because there's been several occasions now where my mum has gone out and she's like, why am I here? What am I doing and why am I here? And she gets very lost and confused. So if she has a really cool little book, she's like, oh my god, I came to Kmart for this particular item, that's why I'm here, like, hello. Hopefully that will help her a little bit. So let's get into my craft section, my craft table. and have a look at a bit of my plan. This video is going to be a lot, so bear with me, but it's a passion project. It's something that means a lot to me to hopefully help my mom and gift her a little bit in the ways that I can, and in a way that is fashionable and her style, you know. So let's just go to the crafts table and have a look at my ideas. Okie dokie, so this is going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to be making the journals from scratch for this project. I have pre-purchased these perfectly sized A6 little mini journals or notepads. Now, we are going to be altering them and gutting them and making them to ourselves the way we want them. Why can't I English today? I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway, we're going to be altering them, so fear not, it's definitely going to be handmade, but this is pretty freaking cool of a find, and there's heaps and heaps of papers. Now, I've got 4. I thought 4 would be a nice little start for her, and I also have these. So these are going to be her future refills. So I'll be able to just... The idea is we're going to be putting elastic in here and cutting these out, so we're not going to be having it stitched in like this. It's going to just have a nice thick elastic, and then you can just add more notepads, because obviously these are going to fill up eventually, and I want her to be able to just put everything, her shopping list, just whatever the hell she wants, that way she can remember what the hell she's doing and where she's going and all of those things. So these refills, we can just set them aside because they're pretty much done and dusted. Let's tackle these now. So what I'm thinking, it's really hard to fit all of them on the frame, so I'm just going to layer that one up. My mum loves everything gold, glitter, sparkly. She's a very fancy, very interesting character. So I have these. So we're going to be decorating the covers. This is a beautiful sparkly black cardstock that I'm going to be decorating one of them with, so it will go with nicely with her outfits. She's got a sparkly silver one because why not? That'll go with the rest of her outfits. There's this beautiful champagne color. It's like a gold, but it's more champagne and muted. I love this so much. And then we have a bam, really bright, sparkly gold. So we are going to be using these to decorate the covers of these little mini notepads. But first I wanted to show you guys something else I've been working on. Now, I don't know if you guys remember at the very beginning I said we were going to be making something to remind her to not forget her journals. Because the idea of, you know, a journal is so you're not forgetting things, but if she's forgetting where her journals are, that's no good to us. So we are going to be making a car air freshener, and we are also going to be making a magnet for her fridge. So I've been doing some digital alterations on my drawing pad. Let's take a look and get face to face. Okay, so I have my digital drawing pad here. We are going to do some sketching on here to design our magnet and our car air freshener. Now, unfortunately, I don't know why, but my laptop is not letting me screen record my creation process. I don't know why, but I use Sketchbook Pro and it's saying it doesn't allow that, which is so crap. I need to look into that a little bit more and figure out why. But anyway, moving on to the inspiration behind our design. Now, I want it to be really funny, and the first thing that came to mind, I don't know if you guys remember, but I'll put a picture on the screen here. This is obviously somebody else's design. Keep that in mind. But there's this Edward Cullen meme where he's like in a G-string and it's like, this is the ass of a killer, Bella. And it makes me laugh so much. It's just perfect, honestly. I thought that was so funny. So I want to kind of use this design to be my inspiration because my mum loves herself a lot. Who doesn't? I mean, no. So I was thinking I want the picture to be my mum, but I want it to look like this Edward Cullen meme with a journal, basically. So there's that. So here I have like the image here. Oh god, I could just laugh so hard. This is so funny. Whoever designed this is like a genius. I think they are so cool. It's very overdone and like mass produced now as like a meme, but legendary. Okay, so let me have a look-see and see what I can create. It's done. The little sketch is done. I'm in love with that. Oh, this is so good. Okay, let's resume back to our normal craft setting and I'll show you what I came up with. Oh, this makes my heart feel full. Oh goodness. I'm the best daughter ever. I don't know. The funniest daughter, perhaps. I don't know. Oh, that's really funny. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so here are those designs I did. Printed out. My mum's a spicy woman, what can I say? This is a bit of an inside joke. So it's perfectly fitting. I love it so much. It's like forgetting something, and I actually drew my mum and then I put like this bum on her. And a book. I think I'm pretty crafty. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, and then we have on this side, we have our car air freshener. Obviously it's not going to smell because it's just going to be paper, but let's cut these out. I also went and purchased these A4 magnetic sheets. So that's going to be for our fridge magnet. Okay, so those are now cut out. For those of you who are thinking this is probably like an indecent gift to give to your mum, what can you say? She's 40, she's a spicy woman, and I mean, she's been diagnosed with MS. You gotta have a laugh and you gotta just do things that make you happy. And I think that this is just gonna be a perfect gift for her. Okay, let's open up this packet now, get out our magnet. I hope this is like a strong magnet. It'd be annoying if it's like a shit one, but we'll see. Oh, feels pretty solid. Oh, it's only one. It's like one sheet. I thought it was a few different sheets. Okay, that's all right, that's fine. Let's start with our magnet. Okay, so I'm just gonna try not to use too much of this. So I'm thinking we'll line it up like that. So this is obviously not the sticky side or the magnetic side. Let's go now, and I might just glue it straight on and then cut around it. It's like, what did you get your mom for her birthday? Oh dear, I make myself laugh. I love this project. This is fun. Definitely fun, fun, fun. And I can't wait to know my mum's reaction when I show her as well. I am fashionably running out of glue, as per frickin' always. I use so much of this fabric glue and it just does not come in a big enough bottle. Like I need a lot. I'm always gluing stuff. My little family in the background is super duper noisy. It's probably, you guys can probably hear it and you're probably thinking, what the hell is going on? Well, she's got all of her toys in the lounge room because we've just relocated. We've got rid of her bedroom and she's just got all of her toys in the lounge room now because you know what? They end up out there anyway, so she never really plays in her room. She mainly just plays in the lounge room, so I end up with two rooms that are messy. We've got her bedroom and then, you know, the lounge room. So I'm like, you know what, stuff it. Let's just put all of her toys in the lounge room. That way I can just clean one room instead of two. Boom! Okay, so now that is stuck down. I think I'm pretty smart. Alrighty, so let's now cut that out. Oh god. Actually, you know what? Let's do this one too because we got the glue here. We don't want to waste it. We don't want it drying on us. So let's just stick this one down as well onto some box board. So that way it's nice and thickums, like my mum's digital booty. I'll stop. I just cannot stop laughing about this. This is so funny. Don't forget me. I'm hilarious. Okay, now we will cut this one out and our magnet. Okay, so those are now cut out. The magnet was super easy to cut out. I thought it would be a lot harder than what it was, but you know, anyway, honestly the box board was harder. So now we have to glue down the other side. Oh, freaking perfect. Look at me go. You know, I'm not gonna lie. This illustration, my mum's butt isn't too far off. Like, she's a recovering anorexic, but when that lady eats, I just go straight to her booty. And I unfortunately was not blessed with such genetics. I have my dad's ass, and yeah, that's something that's gonna require a lot of work and days at the gym that I just ain't gonna be doing in order to achieve. So anyway, that's unfortunate for me, good for my mum. Oh, I make myself laugh. Okay, bazinga. Okay, I'm gonna cut some of the excess that we've got. So we do have a little bit. Cutting, cutting, cutting. I mean, she's been dealt some shitty cards in her life, so hey, a nice booty. You gotta get a reward somewhere along the way, am I right? Oh, I love my mum. Okay, that looks good. Let me trim this bottom bit. A little bit more, just a smidge. Oh my god, I'm so in love. I think this is so cool. I'm so proud of myself. Alrighty. I'm also going to be sticking an eyelet in the top here. Oh, what the hell is that? Okay. So we're going to be doing this. Oh, looking fancy already. Okay. So we've got a nice eyelet now. I just need to get some elastic for her car so she can stick that in. We can set this aside now, as well as our magnet. That part is done. So these are the reminders. Pretty fly, if I do say so myself. Set those aside. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly stab these. Hi puppy. These. You got a horse? That's amazing. Alright, I'm gonna be gutting these now. I'm just going to do one with you guys and then the rest off camera just to save a bit of time. Okay, that's that. So now that I have pre-cut out the insides and de-gutted these journals, let's now glue down these. I'm going to do this off camera because my camera's going to die. But basically, I've just cut out the exact shape that I need for each of them, and I'm just going to glue these down for the bedazzle. Okay, so I went and got some elastics. This is a thin one that's going to be for our car air freshener. So let's do this one first. Okay, I'm thinking, I don't know how long this needs to be. Maybe there? I don't know. I've never made a car air freshener before. Okay, oop, we got a weird little bit of hair. Okay, we want to do a little friendly little loop-de-loop. Like that. Okay, maybe about like there. I don't know, you don't want it to hang too low, but you also want it to, you know. How about there? Let's just, now I'm not sure. It's like that, I don't know. Alright, happy medium. Oh, this does not want to tie together whatsoever. It's like, I don't like this guy. Okay, well that'll do, donkey, that'll do. Alright, let's trim off the excess. Bye! Okay, we have our car air freshener. Alright, let's set that aside now. That bit of the project is now done. Now, these ones, I bought two just in case, like, it's only, I mean, they're 5 meters, like, that'll be enough, but I bought two just in case, because you just never damn know, you know? Alright. Put one aside, probably won't need it. Here are are our covers. I gotta learn how to English again. I love that so much. These turned out so freaking pretty. My mum wears a lot of black, so that's why I loved that these were already black, and then they've just got a little bit of bedazzle, you know. Oh, I'm just so excited. Okay, so there's those. We need to put eyelets in here to attach our elastic, because remember, this is going to be a reusable journal, so you can add refills into, like these for an example, into the journal once the original paper is, like, notepad is full. Let's just start with one first. So instead of sewing it through the actual signature, it's just going to kind of just tie in nice and tight and keep this in there. So you'll be able to actually remove the signatures, if that makes sense. Let's try and unravel all of this. Oh my god. Ugh. Table's starting to look a little bit chaotic, but these are what I bought for my mum to be able to, like, attach them to herself, and then she can also, like, attach it to, say, her handbag or whatever. So only 2 have arrived so far. I've got the silver one. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my goodness. Okay, got the silver one that's arrived, and then the champagne, although it looks a bit more like an orange, but that's okay. It's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. I did my best. These were like, I don't know, I think they were like probably $5 to $6 each on eBay. So we have the champagne. Now it looks super duper, like, not the right color, but that's okay because it's still fashionable. Like, love it. They didn't have champagne colored lanyards. They just didn't. I could not find them anywhere, and then I did find one, but it was like $30 or something stupid. I'm like, it's the exact same thing. Like, it's made in China. Like, give me a break. But anyway, so that was what I got. So I also want to punch in these eyelets. Now, do I do big gold ones? That's why I needed to get this out, because I need to see, like, will this go through? This will go through a normal small silver eyelet. Maybe. Just let me do some thinking. I'm gonna do a practice. Okay, so I think I figured out how I'm going to do this. So I'm gonna start by punching a hole and let it go. Okay, off to a strong start. What can I say? Okay, and then another one. So these are going to have, oh, freaking hell, mate. Gotta embarrass me right now. I'm trying to, there you go. Alright, let's do all of them. Why not? At once. Double whammy. I'm thinking about there. One. So this is where our elastic is going to go through and hold our signature in place. Okay. Alright, okay. Okay, so that's the back. So this is the top up here. I want to put another eyelet up the top as well, but I want to adjust my settings here just a little bit. Like, how far in do we want this to go? This eyelet is going to be for, yeah, I think about there. Our tassel, like our, what do you call it? For our keychain. Okay. Now we can come in and put a whole bunch of eyelets in these bad boy. Low. Two together. Okay. One. This is actually like a really fun and cute little gift. I hope my mum likes this. You know, it's the thoughts that count, am I right? So if she doesn't like it, well, that's just on her, you know? Shame on her. No. Ta-da! Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do the other ones as well. Okay, that is now done. Okay, we've stuck that in. Let's actually, maybe, how do I want to attach this though? Do I want to hook it on with the clasp, or do I want that to be able to like hook onto her handbag so she's got like, you know, I don't know. Which one should I use? Let's think this through, just that little baby little bit. If I use the string that comes with it, technically we could do this because, oh, that's the wrong damn one. Here we go. Let's just play around with this a little bit. Now we want it to go this way. Squeeze. Oh, Jesus Christ. Because then she can hook it onto her bag, you know. If I hooked that onto her, like, the eyelet, then she won't be able to use that to, like, hook to anything else. Whereas this way, it keeps... Come on, Jamal, come on. Yeah, so that way it keeps it, like, attached, and then she can, like, hook that to her bag. So, like, her journal's not going to go anywhere. Let's just play around with the idea. A little baby, a little bit. Yeah, because I don't like how thin that string is, but, you know, it's still cute, though. Okay, there's that. I'm going to do the same for this guy as well. Now, I already know there is going to be a very big problem with the way these journals have been assembled, and I'm going to just be honest, okay, about it, because I knew this would be a problem, but at the same time, it is for my mum. Like, it's not like a big deal. Like, it's not really. Here's our insert. Let's find the center, which is not where they put the bookmark. Let's move that out the bloody way. Find the center. Where's your core? It's about there. Okay, so this is the center. Let's lay this bad boy in. Let's piss off this stupid bookmark. Go away! We don't want you here. You're not invited to our cookout. Okay, so let's put this down and tie a freaking hella good knot. Ew, excuse me. I want that to be down more. Doesn't have to be perfect, okay, it just needs to be really tight without breaking the elastic. Try and knot that bad boy. Lose my tension. Ah! Okay, so we can trim that off. This is the idea of how the journal is supposed to work. So you just have to take this up, pull the pages out, and you can refill it with one of these bad boys. However, I don't know if you guys can see that, but she hangs, okay? She's not very secure. Like, she's secure. She's not really going to go anywhere, especially when you close your journal. Like, it's perfectly in there, gravy as always. However, because our eyelets are not at the edge, we're unable to get a super duper amount of tension to actually keep the book from hanging, you know, the pages from hanging down when it's open. So that is a flaw in my design. If I was to make something like this for somebody else, obviously that would be something I would change. I would put the eyelets at the very edges, and then maybe the eyelet that has the tassel, I would probably put it down here, you know, somehow. I don't know. So, yeah. Unfortunately, that was not thought through until afterwards. As per frickin' always. But, essentially, that is like a finished little product. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm not going to worry about putting my signature wax seal on this because my mom just doesn't care. No. I just wanted this to be as practical as possible, and that's why I wanted to do the reusable, removable signature, you know, so that way it doesn't have to be permanent. Now this doesn't look as nice because obviously you can see the book is like not actually in there. It's literally just sitting in the place. But it's fine because this is like for, you know, a tearaway notepad in a way. Like you're just jotting down what you need to do, right? I need to go to Kmart. I need to go to the grocery store. I need eggs, butter, this, that. And then you just rip the page out or you cross it out or whatever the hell. It doesn't have to be like super duper fancy, and you know, it can look a little bit nasty on the inside. I'm not going to waste my time decorating this either because I just know there's no point. Like, I want this for practicality, not for looks interior wise. On the outside, however, she's sparkling. Like on the outside, she looking $1 million. You know what I'm saying? She looking stylish. I love that so much. Okay, well there's one down. Like, let me just give you guys a little example of what would actually work better. So let's instead put our tassel through here. I'm already liking the idea. But let's just play around and see if my theory's correct. I know it is, but let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Alright. Go over. Get your booty over. What the hell is going on here? Ugh! Stop playing with me. What is this? Freaking hell, man. What the frick is going on here? Oh, it's like giving birth. Come on. Oh, it doesn't really want to go any further than that. Don't break. I'll cry. I'm sensitive. God, that was like wrestling with a freaking crocodile. Okay, so look at that. Now there's no awkward hanging string. Like, it's not far away from the journal. This can go straight onto your bag. Now let's put another eyelet in here. I know we're gonna have two, and it's gonna be like, why the hell has she got so many damn eyelets? But look, let's just experiment because we can. This isn't a product I'm selling, it's something I'm gifting, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Alright, let's put that bad boy there. Okay, see if I'm right. I know I am, but oh, I just thought of another damn problem. Oh, okay, well, too late. We'll see if we can figure that out along the way. Alright, let's punch that baddie. Okay, so now we get our string. Yeah, see, this is the problem. I'm gonna have to thread this. And this guy's in the way now, so that's no good to me. Squeeze me, coming through. I just know this is gonna help the hanging issue all that much more. Okay. Yeah, it's not too bad, not too much of an inconvenience. Let's thread you down now to the very bottom hole here. If this works, I'll do it with all of them. So that basically covers those other eyelets. They're just like, you know, like hidden away eyelets, not to be worried about. Okay, so now we have less room for our journal to actually wiggle about. Let's get one of, oops, shit, I'm throwing it at you. Let's get one of these, find the center again. Now they actually stuck it in the center this time. Move our bookmark out the way. Lay that in. Yeah, this is going to work so much better. I can tell. Okay. Pulling super duper tight. Tighter than, I don't know. And I've lost my sense of humor in all of this crazy crafting. Alright, well that's not as tight as I would have liked. Is that so? Oh, I'll have a look. I'll come and have a look. Alright, let's punch that down. Oh, perfect. There's no hang. That actually looks beautiful. And then when you open it, obviously you can still see that opening, but it doesn't hang out like a stupid, you know. It actually feels very, very secure. Let's close that up. I think that's a winner. I'm really happy with that. That's really good. It looks so much nicer. It's more fancy. Looks so much better put together this way. Bazinga. I mean, you do have that eyelet, but who gives a crap? Not really me. No. I'm sure my mum won't really care. That looks really nice. Okay, we're gonna do this much better this way. This definitely just works so much better. I am very happy with that. Okay. Okay, so there's that one. Now let's poke this down. The only issue is the other two keychains haven't arrived yet for the other journals, so I can't finish them off until they actually get here. Otherwise, we won't be able to stick this chain on the way we have. So that's the only little bummer. I'm gonna have to wait a few days, or hopefully no more than a week, and they should arrive. The first ones came super quickly. I was really impressed with the shipping time. That's always a positive. I love me a good, fast package delivery. Let's get our journal, notepad, open you up to the center. I'm so happy that this is almost finished. I'm really keen. I think these turned out pretty freaking cool, if I do say so myself. Alright. Super duper tight. Yay, that'll do it, donkey, that'll do it. Okay. Cut. Throw the excess away. Yay! Okay, now we can close our little mini journal off because it is a finished product. We have now two. Oh my gosh, these look so nice. Alrighty, the only thing that is left to do now is to alter that one. Just basically cutting it out. Let's do a little comparison. You guys can probably see that. It's like there's a lot of, you know, hang, whereas that doesn't exist anymore in those other ones. So very happy with that. It's a good thing I did get extra elastic because I've been freaking cutting and altering this design. So I've gone through a fair bit. It's been a bit of wastage, not gonna lie. But hey, it's all for a good cause, and yeah, I'm happy with that. I wonder if you guys can come with me when I give it to her. I wonder what she's gonna think. Oops, okay. So there's that. That was a bit of a wonky donkey one, wasn't it? Oh well, it'll be okay. And then I'm gonna thread this through like just temporarily, not actually gonna secure it in. So I've got to wait until the tassels come, or the keychains, whatever you want to call them. Get in the hole. Oh my god. Today, Junior. Today. Come on. Ah, I'm not a bully, I swear. Get in there. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so we don't need to worry too much about any of that being perfected because that's going to probably have to be taken out anyway. But we're just going to sit that in there, close it up for now, and wait for those to arrive. Alrighty, the last keychains arrived. I'm so excited about this. It means that I am seconds away, or minutes away, from finishing this little project. So there's our gold one for our gold journal. And here's the black one for our black journal. I am so excited. Okay, so now we need to actually sew in these signatures properly. But first we need to attach the keychain first, otherwise we won't be able to fit it. So let's take out our centers, put those aside. My mum was saying the other day about like how she's really like forgetting things and she's having an even harder time. So that's interesting. This gift should come in handy. There's another one, you guys, we did it. Okay, so considering how freaking annoying these are, I'm gonna just go ahead and make the black one off camera so I'm not taking up too much of your time. So, but ooh, we're getting somewhere. The last one, oh my gosh. Dude, this is so cool. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh my gosh, these have turned out so cool. She can carry them around as accessories, or they can even be hooked onto her handbag so she can't leave them somewhere. Oh my gosh, so freaking beautiful. I am in love with that. We have a juicy thickums magnet for her fridge, so that way she remembers to always bring these journals with her. And if she gets into the car and she happens to miss the fridge, she's gonna have this on hanging from her reverse mirror. How cool is that? Don't forget me. Forgetting something. Bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum. And for when those get full, she's also got some refills that she can stick inside of the books once all of these pages are done. But how freaking cool. And there's a color to match each of her moods, each of her styles and outfits for the days. I'm very, very happy with that. Now, this is my mum's birthday. I've spent a little bit of money. Like, believe it or not, this has not been cheap. It's been pretty dear. However, I have a few other bits and pieces that I want to give to my mum as well, and I'll show you. Not too long ago, I went and saw an exhibition in Goma, Brisbane, and this happened to be one of the artworks. I loved the art. I thought it was so, so pretty. It really is gorgeous, but I wasn't really happy with like what it was that it turned out to be. It's kind of like a tea towel of the artwork, of like the print, which I think is really, it's still cool. I think it looks great. It is definitely really, really awesome. I know my mum is gonna love this style, and she's also really gonna love, I just had another idea. This is fabric, maybe. I could glue this and frame this for her because it is really cool, and I think she's gonna love the style. Okay, let's stick all of this into a little gift bag for her. Oh my goodness. Her beautiful rose. Her magnet. Her little certificate. Okay. Okay, so we have the artwork of the hour, and I went to my local Kmart and I purchased a frame for my mumsy. I just wanted to give this to her because I just think it's very much her style. She loves that very colorful type stuff. So this works really, really well. Now, I went with an A2 size frame. The photo is A3, but we don't need to worry about that because this is going to take up quite a lot of the space. And then for this little picture that we've got here, I'm going to cut that out and I'm going to frame that for myself, okay? Because I didn't buy the artwork for nothing. I would like to display it in my home too, so we can be matching. Anywho, I've got family over, so you guys can probably hear that in the lounge room. Where the hell is my tools? Ugh. Honestly, who needs tools when you've got a trusty ruler, my friends? Oh my god. I use my rulers for everything. Alright, let's take this bad boy out. So, that's our backboard. What else have they stuffed into this thick frame? Oops. Alright, there's just a random bit of padding, just cardboard. There's, what is that? Okay, so there's the backing of that piece of paper. And there's the frame. Now, I don't think we're going to need the frame because the piece of art is about this size itself. So, let's set that aside. Yeah, because it is quite a little bit bigger, so we're going to lose a fair bit. I'd rather lose more of the bottom than the top though, because the top has the girl's face, and I think that's like the main, you know, the main part that we want to capture. Yes! Okay! Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. We did it. We got all of them down. Now, look at that! That looks actually good. I think my mom will like this. I hope she does. Jazzy, what are you doing? Jazzy! Jazzy! What are you doing? This is my mum's dog, not my dog. I don't have dogs. But what's the matter with you? Why are you shaking? Are you scared about something? What's the matter? I'm babysitting her because my mum's away at the moment. Now it's time for me to do my one. So I'm just going to be using double-sided tape for this because I don't need glue, it's just paper. I'm sorry, that's really exciting. Okay, so we have our picture, our artwork, and our bag full of our mini journals, our rose, our refills, all of that stuff. Let's now give this to my mum for her birthday. So I delivered the gift to my mum. We actually went out to dinner together as a family and to celebrate for her 41st birthday. I'm pretty sure she's 41. Yeah, no, she has to be like 41, I think. Anyway, we ended up getting a cake for her with an 80 candle on it. Just to rub it in because we're the best kids ever. But it was really, really fun. My mom does not like being filmed. She doesn't like attention and, you know, being in big, loud, crazy environments. She really is a bit of a homebody. So she was quite on edge the entire time at dinner and wasn't the fondest of, I guess, that. It was a very stressful day for her in general because her partner is still recovering from a surgery that he had, so they spent the day up at the hospital on her birthday. Oh, that sucks. The emergency department is not fun in general, let alone on your birthday. So she just wasn't having the best of birthdays, but she did love her gifts and was really happy to have everyone there with her. We all went back for tea later. Not tea as in dinner, as in like cups of tea. Back to her place just to chat a little bit more with her and calm down for the night. So it was quite nice. I love you, Mum, if you're watching this. Mwah! I hope you enjoy your gift.
Because I'm losing my marbles.
I'm just kidding. Okay, those are refills.
Oh.
Don't worry about too much about those. That's to stick in your plant.
Yes. What is this? She's willing to
I think I annoyed her a little bit because I was like, here, Mum, because you're losing your marbles. Here's a bunch of journals. But no, she definitely did like it, and especially the artwork as well. It's definitely her style. She loves stuff that's that color and not necessarily the artwork itself, like the meaning. It was a very, very, very provocative artwork, and I didn't really understand the story behind the original artwork, but I just saw the colors and the style of the art itself, and I was like, my mum would love that. Like, anyway, but the bird has boobies. And I didn't actually notice until like my brother pointed it out, and I was like, oh my god, yeah, it does. Anyway, that makes sense because my husband was pointing that out at the art exhibition that we went to. If you want to see that video, actually go and take a look. It is on my YouTube channel. You can watch my fairy tale exhibition vlog that we went to in Brisbane in Queensland. So definitely have a watch of that if you want to see how cool the exhibition was and what I thought about the entire trip. That being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really, really hope my journals help my mum and they just add a little bit of extra fun to her life. It is really difficult with MS and obviously health issues like that are quite severe. Definitely is a bit of a dampener for her. She now has 3 lesions, so things aren't looking so great, and she's told that she has to start medication soon, which is awful because it's a shit medication. It basically is supposed to buy you 5 years of like not progressing any further, but the side effects are ridiculous and it causes a lot of cancers and problems, and it's just, I feel for her, and I don't know what I would do if it was me. So I definitely gonna try and do whatever I can to kind of help my mum on her MS journey and for the rest of her life. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It was a very different type of project. I don't have anything to sell you guys this time because it was a gift for my mum. So, but yeah, I love you guys so much. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Bye!